Country people, make una come see wetin justice for Mohbad don turn into. Make you come sit down joko simbe. Take your ear, listen to wetin I wan show you right now. And take your eyes, dey see am where e dey play out. For those of una wey dey fear say there is no justice, justice don come o. They wan go pick up the third person, arranging and loading soon. So please don't go anywhere. For those of una wey don lose hope, stop losing hope. Mohbad must surely get justice. See that young girl we dey for 13 years wey dey kpai. After 7 years, they record the case. The boy and the papa think say they don't go scot-free. They come see and say no, they did not go scot-free. They just record the case. So they are starting the case all over again. Mohbad go get justice. So share this video. Thank you.
Iyabo Ojo Mohbad ṣe Tinubu rí o Instagram. Iyabo ti fẹ́ dájà lẹ̀. Iyabo Ojo fẹ́ dà lúrú o. A máa pariwo lé lórí ni. Ṣé o ya wèrè léèyàn ni? Mo sọ fún tẹ́lẹ̀ pé you are a voice, I'm a noise. You are a voice, I'm a noise. Noise ni mí. Noisy. Yeah. Ṣé n kó speaker ni? Tó bá loud mi ló ya wèrè jù. Kò jẹ́ kó rí ẹ pé Iyabo Ojo. Ogbó lọ́wọ́ MC. Òun ló wá gbà. Ago méjì lóhùn ló lọ gbà 3 million. Ó lẹ́nu ẹgbẹ́. Ó gbà bó gbà. Lọ́jọ́ sí APC náà ló yẹ pu ẹ. Tó takú àwọn kan. Tó gbé wọn dẹ́wọ̀n. Iyabo Ojo, ṣé o ń gbọ́? So, whatever you like, anybody you like, follow. Anybody you like, follow. We are not stopping you. We are not holding you to not do whatever you want to do. But if you pass your boundary to where I am, I will show you who I am. I will tell you who I am. Wobi, machine ni mo ń lò, mo nílé tí mo kọ́. Gba ìwọ ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní kọ́lé ni, ó ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní nílé lórí ni, àwa tí nílé ti pẹ́. Kò jẹ́ kó rí ẹ pé Iyabo Ojo tẹ́wó làwa, àwa ń tẹ́wó, ó ṣe giver, ìwọ giver tó ń sírègùn, ìwọ tó ń fáwọn olówó tó ń sírègùn. Èyí táwọn ti fún lówó ní industry àrè sọ́sítà, ìwọ kẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ amọ́tò fún yàn rí ni. Àwọn tó ra mọ́tò fún, àwọn PA tó ń tẹ̀lé lọ amọ́tò fún, tún ní wọn lọ́wọ́ múná tù ní Iyabo Ojo. Àwọn la mọ́tò fún yàn fún yàn mọ́tò. Àbójú wẹ̀yìn àwọn tá ṣe fún ló ń sọ. Iyabo Ojo lọ́la àwọn taranta ni. Ṣé òun wá ní dé wáyé? Iyabo Ojo dé wáyé. Iyabo Ojo dé wáyé. Iyabo Ojo dé wáyé. I was going to go punish you. Go punish you. Iyabo Ojo, go punish Iyabo Ojo. Go punish Iyabo Ojo. Go punish you. Go punish Iyabo Ojo. Iyabo Ojo.
Yet, this family fellow has persisted in his campaign of lies, harassment, emotional blackmail, exploiting my family's pain for online clouds. His reported interference in the questionable arrest and transfer of one of Mohbad's friend and associate Damola from Lagos to Abuja, despite the fact that the matter is already before a competent court in Lagos. Further exposes the whole process to ignominy. While I am not defending Damola's conduct, no individual, no matter how he vaingloriously rated himself, has the right to hijack due process or manipulate law enforcement for personal aggrandizement. This family also claims to have the backing of the presidency to reopen an already concluded investigation of the Nigerian police force. In the light of a new lead, any criminal matter can be reopened. But this one is the most laughable aspect. Only of a Nigerian police force. Highly laughable because the question to ask are, as who or as what? Lawyer ti ba ti ejeton. Gbogbo àwọn materials nsin. Àwọn tó máa help me. Ọkọ̀ fún mi láwọn nǹkan tí máa lò later.
Lead questions. Lead questions.
Only as who or as what? I know the presidency has more important things to deal with than any inconsequential clout chasing by any self-styled activist on social media. Ẹlẹ́ imagine pé presidency o kò dé láti jà fún murder case ó ṣe something serious. Àwọn ẹ̀dẹ̀ lọ ni wọ́n pa táwọn foreign country fẹ́ dá sí yẹn. When it's done to one person, it's done to many people. It doesn't understand. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe pa ilé ẹ bá ṣọ́ra Trump ṣì máa dá sílé. Inú ilé lẹ pa sí. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ láti ọmọ àmúwo lè jẹ lọ ẹ̀ ń tọ́ra yín. For the record, the nurse indicted, indicted by the coroner's finding and the associates who procured a service have already been arraigned by the authorities. Kodaruko associates here. The associates. We know. On your spending for your package here. What's what I come to the paper? Kill Faga. Or the associates. Who procured as services have already been arraigned by the authorities. The law is working. Those who truly seek justice for Mohbad should respect the courts, not chase cameras. I therefore call on the Nigerian Police Force, the National Cyber Crime Center, and the Federal Ministry of Women Affairs to urgently take note of this pattern of cyber stalking, intimidation, and abuse of privilege by this family of a person, my son, and I deserve peace and not persecution. My silence until recently has been out of respect for my husband's memory and for the sake of our child. But silence is not weakness. I will no longer allow a man driven by ego and theatrics to endanger my safety or rewrite the story. Justice for Mohbad remains my focus. Not drama, not noise, and certainly not the circus or tirade of fiction being created by this man. Signed, Omowumi Aloba, widow of late of Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba, also known as Mohbad, dated 28 October 2025.
Kàrímọ́ àgbà tó ṣe sí.
Ayé Kàrímọ́.
Ẹ ti gbọ́, àìdíjẹ́tì tó wò ní ṣerú wù mí, ìwọ́n tó ti dẹrú. Lọ́wọ́ kì í dàgbà nù ràn wọn.
Olúwa jẹ́ kó torí èmi àti àwọn ìran tèmi jẹ́ kó pin bóyá sọ di àdúrà bóyá sọ di àdúrà.
Orí pín lórí Kàrímọ́ o, olórí burúkú ni o, ọmọ ògùn.
Wọ́n sì ń ṣe pé lọ́dọ̀ tó bá yẹ. Wọ́n fojú kan gbàdúrà, wọ́n fojú kan wò wá ní bíbá.
Yóò bọ́ sí tẹ̀wọ́ gbà lórí burúkú.
Wọ́n lágbára táwọn fi jàjà yìí, ẹ̀ ní jàjà yìí.
Máa jà tó o bá sọ àkó wáyà bọ ẹlẹ́dàá ẹ lórí burúkú ọmọ ẹṣù.
Jésù Olúwa àmín. Jésù Olúwa bóyá sọ fún Ọlọ́run àmín. Iná tó máa wó nínú mi tí mi ò fi ní ṣàì tí mi fi ní padà.
Nǹkan tá à ń ṣe mi ló gbọ́. Sórí wọn tó bá jí gbàdúrà olórí burúkú ẹ lọ kó wá tẹ ọwọ́ kó jẹ bàbá ìjà olórí burúkú ni ẹ.
O gbọ́dọ̀ gbàgbọ́dì mọ́.
Ó ní ti gbàgbọ́dì o. Àlórí ti gbàgbọ́dì. Àlórí ti gbàgbọ́dì ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gbà ní.
Lórúkọ Jésù Kristi ẹ̀mí mímọ́
Mama Jane, orí ẹ ti gbàgbọ́dì.
Àwọn èèyàn lẹ́ka fọ́kọ́sà.
Mama Jane, orí ẹ ti gbàgbọ́dì.
Ọ̀túnbọ̀ èwo ni demonstration lè báyìí.
Kàrímọ́ ọkọ̀ ẹ̀ ò ní balẹ̀.
Mo ń wo ojú Kàrímì.
Ó ti ń sùn olóṣì.
Nà ó sì bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ó máa tó bú pásítọ̀ yẹn sìn, ó máa tó bú.
má jẹ́ kí ìṣẹ̀dá àti tàwọn ọmọ ìjẹ nínú fún ìyá yìí.
Kàrí, if you sleep.
Ọmọ àjẹ́bẹ̀ ọmọ àjẹ́bẹ̀.
Ẹ máa gbọ́ prayer point. Báyẹn ni. máa yẹn ní kí wọ́n kọ́lọ̀ má jẹ́ kí àwọn ọmọ kàrí wọ́n jẹ nínú ìyá ẹ̀ṣẹ̀.
ìjáde lánàá ṣá o èmi mo wá sùn.
mo la já sí tó tó.
Mom, can you set up the onions and put it in the fryer?
How far is it? You are nínú òkùnkùn bí wà ní sísà ọtí wà nínú òkùnkùn.
Ó yá sọ fún Ọlọ́run lóru ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ìbí wo ló ń gbà ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ìbí
èyí lẹ kó bùjáyé ara yín ẹ kó ní burúkú lọ.
wàhálà kò ní dáa fún báyìí tó ní ìjà àdúrà ẹ̀ tó ní dáa fún ọwọ́ àwọn anájọ́ wà ní wọ́n lórí.
ọkọ̀ àwọn olùkàrí wọ́n ṣe ń sáré. iná àjọyọ̀ irun àjò irun ni àjò gbogbo lé irun ẹ̀yọ́ lórí burúkú yìí iná ń jó yàn rẹ ní ẹsùn pé iná sọ̀kalẹ̀ ẹ̀yọ́ lórí burúkú yìí.
ẹni tó yẹ kán bá wí ó yẹ ṣèṣì mọ́ wọ́n wá ń sọ pé kán wá wá iná.
iná bí ara yóò lè rí mọ́ iná tó jẹ́ ká ò lè
wọ́n kàn fẹ́ fọ̀rọ̀ lè kó bá kàrí mọ́ ni.
ọmọ torchlight nínú ilé yìí amúdání báyìí ni olórí burúkú.
a máa jò nínú àdáyé
burúkú kárí mọ́ ní pressure bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìyá mi fún mi lọ́la.
Kàrímọ́ máa fún gbogbo wọn lówó $50,000.
ṣé ká máa wo tí ká bọ̀ dínà àbí ká máa sọ tí wọ́n lọ.
wọ́n ní please stop ìjàre. wọ́n ní ká stop ẹ̀.
something else please.
tó máa wá ṣépè láàárọ̀ ọ̀la.
ó yà sí ẹ kó kórìí burúkú ẹ lọ kórìí burúkú ẹ máa lọ.
Some funny things to me. I would love you guys if you can send it to Lori Ebin. Come from Abuja. Okay, from those police and from any other person. Tebale share fun, but come and share sit down. Tebale send the CEO fun I will be happy. Okay, Tori, in contain ba mo, on no fun oni gboya. The confidence láti ma sọ̀rọ̀. Exactly. So, and no shop yomi boya yomi o ti share sit down. Okay, no, but I want to say this. I said that when you see me, Tebale meet up to Lori Ebin. Can send the second no kofetara egbo. To basha bon because not for woman SP Jokeige Asha Damo agbogbo so to basha the connection I want to the one be to bari ọ̀rọ̀ ton so àti mo bi to ọ̀rọ̀ wa to mistake to ṣe ni pé èmi feel pé officer ọlọ́pàá yẹn ló lórí àwọn méjì àti Yomi àti àwọn wọ́n ṣe tó ṣe kíní okay òun ló gba Ọlọ́run méjì ló fẹ́ dà pé bóyá ta ló ṣe kíní gangan na ṣé ẹ̀yin lẹ wà lórí ẹ̀ àbí ẹni bàbá ló wà lórí ẹ̀ so bí tí ọ̀rọ̀ ti dàrú nìyẹn understand so èmi ni mo kọ́kọ́ cast news yẹn jáde pé okay o èmi ní information pé wọ́n ti arrest suspend yàn ẹlòmíì ọ̀dọ̀ ẹlòmíì lèmi fojú sí that is comrade Moses and kíní wọn forúkọ ẹ̀ Osman but at the end of the day ó dà pé Yomi ò like irú kíní ẹ̀ tó rú mọ̀ pé iṣẹ́ òun so ní Yomi bá jáde ibi tí Yomi ti ń ṣe àlàyé náà so àwọn yòókù náà ó dà pé tó wà involve bíi Arífàlà àwọn náà bá tún jáde báwo ni kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ first paparano second Yomi now ní Arífàlà náà bá jáde so it's misunderstanding okay so and the fact pé àwọn èèyàn condemn Yomi pé Yomi ń bá iṣẹ́ àwọn people yẹn jẹ́ wọ́n ti fẹ́ understand Yomi lọ́jọ́ mẹ́ta yìí wọ́n really drag Yomi ó dẹ̀ mú Yomi bínú so mo dẹ̀ understand èèyàn ni wọ́n ó yẹ kán bínú okay but lẹ́yìn ìbínú yẹn mo dẹ̀ sọ fún wọn mo ní pé ẹ ti share some of your fans o àwọn tó yẹ pé wọ́n vote ní pé nígbà tí ń sùn tí ń ṣe ń ti àwọn ń defend yín everywhere tó ń defend orúkọ yín tó dẹ̀ ń ta orúkọ yín fún àwọn èèyàn ẹ lè máa ṣẹ̀ wọ́n ẹ lè ti bínú jù ẹ apologize sí wọn tó bá tẹ̀ jẹ́ òkè o iná mọ̀ okay stress everything ẹ má bínú okay simple nǹkan tí mo expect látọ̀dọ̀ Yomi nìyẹn but unfortunately èèyàn ni Yomi bí wọ́n ṣe wáyà mi kọ́ ló ń ṣe wáyà Yomi
so òun sì believe pé òun ní reason láti tún lọ máa ṣàlàyé ká máa ṣàlàyé too much àlàyé ó máa kóyàn sí problem nǹkan tó ń ṣe Yomi sometimes ti máa ń ṣàlàyé jù in English wọ́n ní we will explain tire okay so and ibi tí problem ti wá nìyẹn so mo fẹ́ ká bínú sí nǹkan tí Yomi ṣe àmì ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ kí ká bá àwọn arú bí àwọn àṣìkà àwọn bíi kọfí àwọn bíi vengeance àwọn tí ayé wọn. mi ò fẹ́ ká bá wọn máa gbọ́. ẹ ká sọ Yorùbá mo gbọ́ Yorùbá ẹ ká sọ Yorùbá.
mo really appreciate you. I really appreciate you for saying the truth, for coming out and saying the truth. I really appreciate you for that. Mo appreciate you.
ẹ ká sọ Yorùbá.
Mo gbọ́ mo ti gbọ́ Yorùbá náà bá lè sọ̀rọ̀ máa sọ. Nítorí èmi ò bínú, we are not bínú for Yomi. Yomi ló ń bínú sí àwa níbí báyìí. Yomi ló ń give out. Ipe we do this, we do that. Ló ń pass insult sí mi. So it's because I can't stand it and I can't hold it anymore. Ìtọ́ ẹ̀ mo ṣe nǹkan tí mo ṣe. Mi ò ní issue pẹ̀lú Yomi. Èmi náà mọ̀ pé Yomi ń ṣiṣẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀, mo mọ̀ pé ó ń ṣiṣẹ́. Then ìsinmi ò understand Yomi mọ́. I don't understand him anymore. That is why mo ṣe wà níbi tí mo wà. Mi ò understand Yomi mọ́. I don't understand him anymore. That's all.
Also, sometimes our panelists, like àwọn tó máa ń wá sí àwọn tó máa ń.
Lórí ẹbí ló dáwó fún jù. Everyday, ó ti wá tó stage kan. Àkáǹtì ẹ̀ gangan ló wá ń gbé kalẹ̀. Wọ́n wá fi àkáǹtì olórí ẹbí kalẹ̀. Mo ṣe tó bá ti fọ àkáǹtì olórí ẹbí kalẹ̀. Láti fọ àkáǹtì olórí ẹbí kalẹ̀. Láti fọ àkáǹtì olórí ẹbí kalẹ̀. Láti fọ àkáǹtì olórí ẹbí kalẹ̀. He's using his platform to get money for him. It is because at some point, you now see all this. Àwọn olè, àwọn ọmọ lórí burúkú, àwọn olè. Ikú ọmọ 26 years left in jale. You now see all his school. They will not be tapping his account on another person's page. Mo ní Ọlọ́run má mà jẹ́ kó rí dìrú o. Báwo ni olórí ẹbí ṣe ọ̀tá yín ṣe wá go by on another person's page? The person did not give approval. They will not be tapping his account. Oh yeah, oh, kò yẹ kó máa wá bèrè kélekèlé o. On another person's page, his account will not be flying in. Oh, mama fi fake profile, ma fi òun go wà lórí fake profile tó fi ń type Yomi our president. Yomi our lórí another person's page. Oh, it's only Yomi that can give us this justice. He did not want to work with anybody so that nobody will ask of accountability and nothing will be transparent. Okay, for those of you that are saying òun ló ra arrest suspended, jọ̀ọ́ nítorí tọ́lọ́ kí ló dé tẹ́ ṣe jẹ́ pé lórí platform le tún type sí pé where was his offense? Kí ló arrest suspended fún? Nítorí pé fẹ́ gang fight. Nítorí pé ìkà personal vendetta ìkà ní lè rí justice wèrè tẹ̀ wá yẹn lè rí owó yín àtomi ara yín àti data yín ná pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ ní rí ojú yín máa bó lọ́lé justice ìrọ̀lẹ́ ń wá justice ìkàlẹ̀ ń wá ní rí ojú yín máa bó ojú yín máa bó ẹ máa pawọ́pọ̀ ṣe rádaràda ṣe personal vendetta jà power type ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn tẹ́ tí ń bá jà àwọn èèyàn tẹ́ rí because you don't want to support their winner or maybe because they did not invite you, you are hungry ẹ ṣáà fẹ́ abẹ́ àṣà ni wọ́n sabotage ẹ ṣáà fẹ́ bà gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ fún lè rí nana ò sí ní rí ojú yín fọ́ nígbà tó ń pèsè ẹ̀yin mélòó nínú yín ló gbà kí kó wá tẹ account number sórí page orí page olórí ẹbí nìkan ṣoṣo ni ó ti tẹ account number and I was saying it there pé so lórí ẹbí tí wá gọ̀ ní báyìí lórúkọ Jésù ṣé kò ń sórí Facebook lẹ́tí ń bọ̀ ni this guy has hijacked your platform. Look at today for olórí ẹbí staging show olórí ẹbí tẹ́ pé 2+1 bá ṣe máa ń wo olórí ẹbí nìyẹn tó gbóyan máa wo olórí ẹbí. Look at today he has hijacked everybody away from olórí ẹbí's platform. Some people now wọ́n bínú sí olórí ẹbí nítorí tiẹ̀ nígbà tó jẹ́ pé ẹni àwí fún ọba jẹ́ ó gbọ́ ni you feel maybe it's not the confess justice or maybe and I was telling you what is wrong with you? Why did you allow this? Why did you go eléyìí ò lè mọ ore ìyá tó kọ́kọ́ gbé pẹ̀lú àwọn yèyé kúdí gbogbo wọn everybody ló yẹ kẹ́ ti mọ bí tí wèrè tí ń bọ̀ Bukky Jesse bí ò ṣe dà tó Bukky Jesse ní pé
àwọn èèyàn send the receipt bíi mẹ́rin sóhun òun wá reach out pé àkáǹtì ẹ tó ń gbé síbí báyìí wọ́n ti ń fún òun lówó o they don't dey give her wọ́n ti ń send the receipt sóhun ṣé ẹ ti rí owó Bukky Jesse ní pé kò dáhùn lò kò reply pé wọ́n send àwọn receipt sí mi pé àwọn ti ń turn up o àwọn èèyàn mi ti ń top up o Bukky Jesse ní pé kò dáhùn lò pé ó ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá fi nǹkan míì dáhùn lò ó wá fẹ́ béèrè kankan lọ́wọ́ òun wá dáhùn lò but èyí tóun send sí ó ní bóun ṣe lọ sórí platform lọ bínú delete pé kí ló fẹ́ ṣe bọ̀bọ̀ ẹ̀ kò fẹ́ acknowledge the fact that àwọn tòun send owó sí but tó ń béèrè kan lọ́wọ́ òun Bukky Jesse ṣe delete ẹ̀ ìyẹn tètè kaná pé ó lè léléyìí ó lè kò ní fẹ́ admit kó give kudos pé báyìí ó lè ayé ó débẹ̀ só bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí rojọ́ orí burúkú wọ́n fẹ́ fi kan pa wọn lára wọ́n fẹ́ yin ọmọ níbọn wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe báyìí wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe gbá wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe bàbá ṣàṣùn wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe ẹ tún lọ dáwó ìsọnù at the end of the day you go come back and come and cry as usual na no go see justice òun ló gbé spending òun ló gbé spending kí ló dé tí ò ṣe sọ fún yín ìgbà ó gbé spending now kí ló dé tí ò ṣe sọ fún yín kan tó gbé spending fún òun ló gbé spending wọn ọ̀dẹ̀ bèrè £1 lọ́wọ́ owó mobilization wọ́n wá ń tara wọn and is the police that is deceiving two people the police was collecting here and he was collecting there they play do you know the funniest part of you people the irony part of what you guys are doing is that kini emo de máa ìtọ́lọ́ máa kó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi make people just with your explanation make some of us wey will get sense like this just dey see you like mumu when you are explaining something that you are trying to convince the public ademari be mumu you could not even tell lè sọ nǹkan tí ó gbé spending fún ìjọ tó gbé spending gangan he did not know iṣẹ́ ni they did not communicate with you they get to Lagos they travel the guy by they did not communicate with you and you say hey those people are working for T people is those people that are collecting for T people is those people that are collecting for T people is those people that are collecting for T people is those people that are collecting.
Did I say your name right? I came up because of what you were saying that it is not a political issue. Yes, it is a political issue. As long as you, as much as you don't want to believe it is a political issue. Because why? It's a political issue because it involves politicians. Okay? So anything that involves politicians can be considered a political issue. It is a political issue because it is the politicians or the person involved who is going to determine where this case goes. It's a politician. So Mohbad's case is a political issue that needs a political attention. So now, it's not a good thing to politicize it, to say that is within the political sphere, okay? But it is a political issue. But what I will not want is for the politicians to use Mohbad's case to benefit themselves. Okay? And I don't think that is going to be okay. Because I have not seen a...
Hello.
Hold on, please. Hold on, sir, with due respect.
Okay.
I've not seen a politician who has come out there to anchor Mohbad's case, to nail Mohbad's case, to talk about Mohbad's case, to make it, to champion Mohbad's case. I've not seen that. So, and I think I'm going to agree with you in a different way. Because right now, no one is speaking. And I know that the election is going to be around the corner soon. And some politicians will stand up and they will want to use this to benefit themselves. That is a no-no. I agree. So now, when we talk about Mohbad's case was primarily a domestic affair, okay, within Nigeria itself. But right now, as we speak right now, Mohbad's case is considered an international affair. And it is so pathetic and it is so shameful. Seriously, I listen to Madam Kofi a lot. And she makes me laugh a lot. Sometimes when I'm in my kitchen, I'm just doing my stuff and I'm laughing. She's such a wonderful... And this is the kind of people... And she's such a strong woman. Sometimes when I look at her, Today, she had a cap on and I was just laughing. So now, let me tell you something. Mohbad's case is an international affair. It is an international affair. Unfortunately, you have people, Nigerians, who should have been talking. And when I mean talking, I mean creating a better awareness. Like, they need to create a better understanding of what happened to Mohbad. Unfortunately, you see some Nigerians who have turned this situation to it's like they are more of a nuisance. I'm sorry to use that word on TikTok. They are more of a domestic nuisance on TikTok. Okay? And I want to say that you have people like me who come on okay, sweetheart. Okay. So you have people like me who come on TikTok to listen and just laugh. It is a shame. Okay? A case as this, which has attracted international, people know this case internationally. And you have some Nigerians who will sit on TikTok and shame the father. Okay, upstairs. Who will shame the father of the deceased? Come on. What are you doing? Do you know what the case of Mohbad is? Do you really understand what this case is? We are talking about somebody that was murdered in his house in a cold blood. And up to date, they are still covering the killer of Mohbad. Do you know how shameful it is? Do you know how disgusting this is? When you go to the embassy or you are traveling out of Nigeria and you hold your passport as a politician or you have a position or you have an important office, they look at you as if you are stupid. Like, have you solved Mohbad's case? And why some Nigerians are on TikTok just talking trash and gibberish? It is shameful. It is so shameful. But for people like my beautiful Sister Comfy, who I call Sister Comfy, who has been speaking, let me tell you something. People are watching you. You have important people that sit and watch you. And don't be surprised one day when they invite you to come and do something important. And I'm not, because you are the kind of people they need to lead international women affairs in Nigeria. For you to stand up and and I know that you might have been, money is flying up, up and down. People are being bribed not to talk about this case. But you stood your ground because you know what you want. And history will never forget you. History will never forget your children. You are such a wonderful person. And I want to say thank you so much. And whoever is out there, this case, the case of Mohbad has really, really touched me as a mother. Sometimes it brings tears to my eyes. Just let me end with this because I know there are a lot of people who want to speak and I don't want to make my words too lengthy. Please forgive me. I bought a catfish today and I had to kill the catfish and blood was all over my counter. And it brought tears to my eyes and it gave me a reflection of how Mohbad's father said he saw blood. And I could not cut that catfish. I'm serious. And I started to reminisce. It came to my mind. It gave me a flashback of how they said Mohbad's blood was all over his room. And some of you will sit down. Do you have hearts? And you will curse the father of the deceased. Please, guys, remember your own children. You are fighting for the future of your children, not Mohbad. Mohbad is gone. You want Mohbad to get justice. And posterity will judge you, and that's the truth. Whatever you do now, they will give you the money. And I want you to, and I'm telling you right now, I want you to, if you have been bribed, you already know the secret of those that killed Mohbad. And you think they will let you go free? You that have been bribed, I want you to know that for sure. Write it down. Whatever money that they've given you, you know the secret, and they will come for you. Go write it down. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow. They will surely come for you because you know a piece of the secret that killed Mohbad. Sister Comfy, thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you for everything. Mr. Goresi, upstairs, it's upstairs in my bedroom. Mr. Goresi, I want to say thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, and thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.